What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, The Right Hustle. My name is Edward. We are currently Monday, and I just got these games in from eBay. These are all as is, broken, untested, whatever, blah blah blah. I paid 110 for 25 of these. Some of these are not going to be worth fixing. This bag is torn, so let's just tear the bag open, throw it away. Some of these are not going to be worth fixing. Let's go ahead and grab a few. I think these two for sure are going to be the ones we want to fix. We got, of course, Mario Kart. We want to fix that. New Super Mario Brothers, yes. Cars, yes. I think I already separated these. Dogs, I think so. Call of Duty World at War. WarioWare Touch. Let's put the maybes over there. God knows what game this is, but we're going to try to clean it and test it. Same thing with this one. I love these mystery games because you never know. There could be some really good titles without covers. So, alright. I do have my 3DS with me. Let's just keep grabbing games. SpongeBob, yeah. Hello Kitty, yeah. Super Mario 3D Land, yes. Yoshi's Woolly World, yes. Frozen and Kung Fu Panda, we'll put them in the maybes. You know what? I want those to be cleaned and tested. We got Pictionary, no. Ultimate Band, no. Pampered Pets, no. Squinkies, no. So all these here, I'm gonna leave till the end. I'm not gonna do these on camera, but usually what I do with these games that aren't really worth anything, I'll throw them in with consoles. So let's get started. Let's just start checking what works and what doesn't work. I want to leave these mystery games till the end, so we'll do that. Anyways, let's check the first 3DS games. Alright, looking at that, let me bring in my... This looks pretty clean, so this should fire right up. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, we got our games there. Yeah, it looks really clean. Got our Zelda 3DS console. Takes a little while usually to fire this thing up. I don't know if that's normal on these consoles, but alright, so Kung Fu Panda, you can see right there, it fired up. I guess that one just has an ugly case cover, but it works. So we're gonna move on to the next game. Alright, yeah, it's loading on both screens. This one was not a oh my goodness, but it does work. Right. Let's pop this guy out. Let's go back home. Let's grab our next one. We got Frozen and Big Hero 6. This is a 2-game setup. That one looks really clean. The only issue I see with this one is the label. But let's see. So still trying to go back home. Yeah, my console's still... There it is. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this one didn't pick up. If I press it all the way in, it picks it up. That, I think, is because of the label. There it goes. I will fix the label with a little bit of glue, and that'll be an easy fix. So we got 2 games in one here, Frozen and Big Hero 6. So that's pretty cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hit home. No. All right, let's pop this guy out. Like I said, it's just a label. You guys can see right there, it's just a label. Easy fix, no problem. All right, now we're getting into some nitty gritty ones. Here we got Yoshi's Woolly World. The back looks really good, so I'm kind of afraid of this one. Usually when they're in good shape, they usually just don't work. And I still haven't found a fix for games that do that. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I've had a few games that are like this, that just won't, whatever reason, won't pick it up. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Very nice. All right, we got Yoshi's Woolly World. That's a good one. Yeah, it should be worth something. All right, very nice. Just a few clicks and it picked up, so we got it working. That's probably why there was an issue. That looks like a dog bite, but it works. Sweet. All right, next up is Super Mario 3D Land. This one looks really good. Maybe just dirty. I see some dirt and stuff on there. And unfortunately, you have to sit and wait for the console to boot back up again. I don't think that's normal. I think there's an issue with my 3DS taking so long to boot like that. But as far as I know, it shouldn't take that long. Alright, Mario 3D Land did not pick up. Alright, so what we're going to do real quick with the Mario 3D Land, let me zoom in so you guys can see. You can see there's a bunch of dirt. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's a bunch of dirt on the game itself. So we're going to grab a Q-tip. Actually, let's use our toothbrush. It's an old toothbrush. An old toothbrush. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab a little bit of alcohol and put that there. That's an old toothbrush. So I'm going to grab some alcohol, dab it on my finger, and then just pour it here on the toothbrush itself. We got our alcohol on our toothbrush now, and we're just going to give it a little scrubbing. I already see some of the dirt coming off, but there's some really bad corrosion or dirt right there in the end. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my pick, and we're going to try to clean that out as best as we can without damaging the console. So let me grab a pick. We got this pick here, and I don't know if you guys can see. I need to get my magnifying glass and hopefully clean out some of it. See, that just came right off. That gunk came right off. There's some gunk right there. There's a little bit right here. Now, you don't want to put too much pressure, because then you're going to ruin the contacts. You can also go in with a toothpick and some sanding paper, very lightly. That looks good. Let's see if we can give it another little bath real quick. Looks a lot better. Hopefully this will get it going. Let me put up my light. Let's see. Fingers crossed, guys. Yeah, baby. There we go. That's all I needed. A little cleaning, a little love. Alright, so we got our Mario 3D Land working. Cool. Alright, let's head home. Pop the game out. So two of the high-end games, or what I consider quick sellers, high-end games, worked. Let's jump to the DS games. And honestly, guys, this one is probably not gonna work. You see that big old dent in the teeth there? I'll put it like I thought. That one's a goner. That one's we cannot repair. Is there any more Mario? Oh, we do have Mario games on the DS. Let's do those next. Alright, we got Mario Brothers. This one looks clean. I think the only issue with this one is going to be the cover. So, let's get it. There it is. Mario Brothers. Alright, we're not going to have to go any further. That one's going to be a go. This one looks a little dirty, so we'll still check it out first. Pop it in the DS. This one's Mario Kart, guys. Alright, Mario Kart did not work. So, let's grab our alcohol. Let's grab our alcohol. And let's pour some here on our toothbrush. And let's see. . and brushing your teeth. It looks a little better. If it gets to a point where I can't clean it with that, oops, I will open these up and I'll show you guys how to do that. Mario Kart, come here. Nothing doing on the Mario Kart. So let's give it a cleaning with the pick. I don't really see that much dirt on here. Grime. I guess there's some on each tooth. And then we'll brush it again with our toothbrush. I am not putting any pressure, guys. That's just the way it is. Screw it. Let's dunk our toothbrush on the alcohol and see how that goes. Usually what alcohol will do would create a contact. I just want to see if the game works, and if the game works, then I can open it up and clean it up. But as of right now, let's check it again. Haha, Mario Kart, baby. Alright. That one's kind of stuck in there. Any damage in the box? Nope. Alright, we got Mario Kart. Let's try Mario 64. So Mario DS. Let's clean that little, I don't know how well you guys can see it, but up here there's a little bit of junk. There's junk in Mario's trunk. I think we got it. Yeah, I think we got it. There's a little bit down here. Right there. I don't know if that's going to affect gameplay. We kind of cleaned it out. Let's give it a little scrub too. Looking better. Looking much better. Alright, let's see. Should have put it in before and see if it worked. Mario 64, baby. Alright. We're on a roll, guys. We're on a roll. Alright, next up is Mario Party DS. Okay, this one is really bad. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but the teeth on this one are really bad. So this one's gonna be a open up candidate. So hopefully I can do this with the screwdriver. I usually have a smaller point, but what you want to do is grab your screwdriver and stick it in that little opening there. This is very, very dangerous to do, guys, but if you follow my steps, you're just gonna slide the screwdriver all the way through. And what holds the game together is these two little clips. So I'll show you the clips. And when we repair this, we're gonna have to super glue it. Alright, so there's the little clips that hold the game card together. Now what we're gonna do, yeah, there's a lot of corrosion on this one, guys. A lot of corrosion. I don't know how well you can see that there, but there's a lot of corrosion. I need my Brasso. So this stuff works wonders. This thing is for cleaning brass contacts. What we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our Brasso. You're gonna need some Q-tips. Go to the dollar store, buy some generic Q-tips. You don't want to use your good ones. You just grab some Brasso, like that, just like that. And we're gonna clean the contacts. As you guys can see, there is a lot of corrosion on this one. I don't know if we're gonna be able to save this one, considering how much corrosion is on there. There's a lot of corrosion, guys. This one might be a sand down candidate. We're gonna clean the other side too, where there's corrosion, just to give it a little help. Alright, as you guys can see, there's still plenty of corrosion on those contacts. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab sandpaper. But first I'm gonna clean the excess Brasso. We don't want to leave that on there. That needs to be cleaned off. So we're gonna grab our Q-tip and alcohol on the other end. And we're just gonna wipe that off. Get all that Brasso off. Same thing on the other side, just wipe it off. Alright, let's grab our sandpaper. I do have some sandpaper here. I don't know what grit this is. It's not very You know, it's not going to scratch the hell out of it. And lightly, guys, lightly scrub away at the contacts, especially where you see all the corrosion. I still see quite a bit. This is the last resort, guys, to sand contacts down, because you get to a certain point and it's game over. But this one was really bad, so it's looking better. Looking much better. There's still this little spot right here that looks bad. Alright, we're gonna give it another quick alcohol bath. You can still see, not well you can see, but there's still some corrosion right there. Let's grab our pick and see if we can get any of that off. Oh, it looks much better, guys. Looks much better. There's some corrosion there, but I think this is going to be a candidate that's going to work. I think it's going to work. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Is it going to work? No cheating. No cheating. Don't skip to the next part. Man, I feel like this one needs a major bath, so we're going to give it the major bath treatment. This one needs a major bath, guys. There is all kinds of junk on this thing. This ain't gonna hurt it. This will actually help quite a bit. And you guys can see right there on this edge here, there's a lot of corrosion right around there. Let's see if I can get that off with a Q-tip. I don't know how much that'll affect game wise of it working, but there's quite a bit of gunk. Anyways, let's try this sucker. That looks so much better. Way better. Alright, we're just gonna put it back in its shell loose like this for the meantime, just to try it out. As you can see, it'll still hold through. And we're just gonna hold it down. Let me clean up my hands a little bit. Alright. Let's see if we get a winner. Oops, sorry. Yeah, baby, right there. Boom. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and finish this one repair. And what I like to do is just put a little bit of super glue on there, right on the edge here, and that'll hold the whole thing together. I don't know if my super glue is any good, honestly. Yeah, that doesn't look... Oh, that doesn't look good. It looks good enough there, though. Yeah, that'll work. Cool. The super glue was still good. Very nice. We'll put this one off to the side because I know that one works. Well, we'll put it with our batch over here, but let that dry off. Okay, let's go with mystery. Let's go with the mystery game, guys. I'm so excited with the mystery games. Those contacts look pretty good. What do you think, guys? Guesses down below what it is. Well, so far it's nothing. Excuse me. Let's grab a new Q-tip. Let's grab our alcohol. We got it nice and full of alcohol there. We're just gonna dab it. I'm gonna give it a little scrub, scrubbed up. Now, if you guys want to fix them like really badass, do what I did with the Mario game. Go in with the Brasso first and see how much you can take off, and then if you can't get it completely good, then go in with the sandpaper. This one looks pretty dirty, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see if we get any kind of action. Woo, baby! That's a Mario Kart. It's a Mario Kart. Nice. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Mario Kart, sweet. Let's see if this will work. Excuse my case, but hey, Mario Kart, baby. Hell yeah. All right. That first mystery game was a blast. This one's pretty trashed, so we're going to leave that for later. Let's go with our next game. Yeah, this one's going to need a scrub down, guys. For sure. These contacts look really bad. Oh, wow. I say really bad, but they're not. They're not horrendous. It's not the worst I've seen. There is a game in here that's trashed. I saw it, and I'm like, I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe I'll just grab it, even if it's one of the cheapy games. Grab it and see if we can get it to go. So far, it's been pretty good. This lot has been really good. All right, this one's Cars Mater National. I'd take that. The Cars Mater National worked. Label's pretty decent. All right, we got. Oh my God. Okay, this is one of the ones like I was talking about. Guys, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's all corrosion. OMG. All right, we're gonna try our first. We're gonna try it first with a good alcohol bath. Alcohol bath and see how well that does. Yeah, that didn't do anything, guys. Really, that didn't do anything. Which side we've already used? Oh my God! No, guys, I think we gotta open this sucker up for sure. All right, so I already showed you the steps on how to open it. Let's see if we can get in there. And this Hello Kitty had kind of scratched the cover there. But it's not an expensive game. Damn it. Man, I wish I was younger with good eyesight, because my eyesight sucks. I can't get in there. This one might have already been repaired by somebody else, because I can't open it. I think it's super glued. I think it's super glued, guys. Oh. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got it. That's all the residue from the alcohol bath. We'll just get it a little cleaning. I don't know why I'm cleaning that first. Let's check this out. So the game looks okay, but guys, can you see all that corrosion? Let's clean it. Let's get our Brasso. We need our Brasso. All right, we're getting our Brasso, baby. We got some Brasso here. Woo. Let's go. All right. And this poor game, I don't think it's gonna work. I honestly don't think it's gonna work. We're gonna have to scrub the hell out of those pins, guys. Those pins, look at all the junk that's coming off of it. All right, the Brasso is not gonna do anything for us here. We are gonna have to go in and scrub these pins. Yeah, I think this one's a goner. I can feel, while I'm cleaning, I can feel the grooves on those pins. Yeah, this one's a goner, guys. I don't think I can fix that. Those pins are gone. But I want to try. That's what we're here for. We're going to try. And it's not an expensive game at all by any means, but I wanted to see if we can get this at least going with doing the repair. But like right there, man, those pins are gone. My honest opinion, guys, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Look at the corrosion on this side. Good Lord. like that's been eaten through by corrosion. Wow. Don't worry guys, this alcohol is only for repair use. We do not use it at home. So alright. Man, I don't know. Honestly guys, I don't think you guys can see still that there's tons of corrosion on there. And I don't think this is gonna work. But you never know. I can feel that. Nah. My guess is no. My guess is no. That's my guess, guys. What do you guys think? I honestly think it's gone. Let's give it a shot anyway. Screw it. Yeah. Holy crap. What? No. It's working. It's working, guys. What the frap? Oh my god. We just fixed a trashed game, guys. That is crazy. Wow. And that's, like I'm telling you, I showed it to you before. Holy moly. Alright, let's go on to the next one. That was amazing, guys. That was an amazing fix. Unfortunately, this one's not going to work. The teeth are messed up. I'm not even putting that in my DS because I don't want to ruin my DS. Next up, we have Call of Duty World at War. This one's got some dirt and stuff on it. Let's see if it picks it up at all. Yeah, it still picked it up. It did the first time. Yeah, so that tells me the contacts are pretty filthy. Trying to see which ones they are. Let's just give it a bath. Alcohol is not going to hurt anything, guys. I like to scrub in there. If you get one of those, you get those toothbrushes with the hard bristles, it'll actually do a better job than these soft ones that I have. Never thought about it, but those look way better. For there's still a little bit of corrosion in there, or dirt, or whatever that sticks, but it looks good. I'd be willing to bet it's gonna play again. See, there it is. Alright guys, heck yeah, we got another one going. That was too easy. We got the next one up is dogs. Dogs is trashed. Dogs is trashed. Let's pop it in and see if it even picks it up. It's kind of what I thought. It wasn't gonna work. Okay, let's put the DS aside here and let's work on this puppy. And this one looks really bad. Let's give it a bath. Let's give it a bath. We're giving it an alcohol bath, putting some pressure on there because these things are nasty, guys. These pins are nasty. I'll probably go today to the dollar store and pick up some more tools, because I enjoy doing this. I used to repair consoles and stuff, but my eyesight has gotten so bad that I can't do that anymore. Yeah, that's some major corrosion. It's not coming off, guys. This one's probably going to be a candidate to open it up and repair also. Let's just see if giving it a cleaning worked. Okay, no. Let's open it up. You know what? We've already done that. I'm going to put it aside. Let's keep going with these mystery games. I'm so excited about these mystery games. That one is really dirty. Now, the reason I try cleaning them first, because if I get it going like this, it's a good sign that it's going to work. A lot of times when they're really, really bad, like that dogs and that Hello Kitty, those need to be opened. And this one might be another one that needs to be opened. But let's try it. What do you think, guys? Woo! New Super Mario Brothers, guys. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You know what? Let me write that down real quick. I don't even know if I have... Yeah, I do. Let me write that down. That way I don't have to guess next time when I'm going to test it out or fix it or whatever. So I'm just going to put a piece of tape, masking tape, whatever the hell you call it, and Mario Bros. New Mario Bros. Excuse my handwriting, I'm a lefty. Alright, this is our next mystery game, guys. Let's see if we can go on a roll, baby, and keep going with these high-end, well, they're not high-end, but they're popular games. And this one did nothing. Let's push it down again. Nothing. Now this one's gonna be one of those, I think is gonna be just not work, but we're gonna try cleaning it a little bit, just a little bit. Give it a little alcohol bath. I didn't get any alcohol, damn it. Okay, now I didn't. Alright, here we go. Let's give it a little scrub-a-dub-dub. We're gonna scrub the other one down too, I guess, before. Let's grab this other one too. See how bad that is. That doesn't look bad at all. That one's just got one little point of dirt or corrosion. And this one looks really good. So that's troublesome to me when they look good like this. Like I tell you guys, I haven't found a fix for them yet. Oh, Animal Crossing. We got Animal Crossing, guys. That's a good one too. That one's kind of sticking in my DS. Animal Crossing. Let's write that one down. Man, just a quick little cleaning. You guys saw it. I did it live here. You guys saw it. A little quick little cleaning, and the game fired right up. That's worth talking about. Animal Crossing. Excuse my R's, they look like trees. Plants, I don't know what they are. Okay, let's go to this next one. Right there, there's some really severe corrosion. And I'm trying to get it off. It looks to me like it's still there. But let's try it. I think with that, there's a little bit of dirt there. When I scrubbed it, probably would work. And our last mystery game was a flop, but it works. So, all right, guys, here we are. That's it. So we got. Let me just go back to the games we got today that I think are really, really good. So like I said, I paid 110 for this whole lot. These are the games that I didn't want to clean. I'll probably just make sure they work and throw them in with some consoles. Maybe not these two. Yeah, Pampered Pets. This one's Squinkies. So those I'll probably throw in with consoles when I have consoles to sell. This one too, the Imagine Teacher. Dogs. Did we get dogs working? No, I said I was going to do that off screen. Alright, so let's go through what we got today and what worked. I'm super happy with this lot. I'm super happy with the turnout. The games that worked, we're gonna be doing good. Alright, so we got the Big Hero 6 with the Frozen. We got Kung Fu Panda. These are good quick sellers. We got the Cars Mater National. We got the Call of Duty World at War. We got Animal Crossing, which is a good one. We got New Super Mario Brothers, a good one. Another Mario Kart. Those were the mystery games. We got another Mario Kart with the label. The Hello Kitty that, for God knows how that thing worked, but it worked. We got Mario Party. We got New Super Mario Brothers. We got Mario DS, Yoshi's Woolly World, and Super Mario 3D Land. So I'm gonna go through real quick of what I usually sell these for. 20, 25, 30. I'd say 15 a piece on these two. Usually 20 in my area. 20, 15 because of the cover. We'll do 15 on that one. And Animal Crossing will do 10. So right out there, that's quite a bit of money. Plus, we got these. $5, $5, $5, $5, $5. So just right there, 5, 10, 15, 20, $25 right there. These are no-goes. These because of the casing. Now what I can do is grab the case from this Wario and put it on the SpongeBob, because that Wario is gone. There's no bringing that one back because of that big dent in it. We can always salvage the Wario back end, which is not perfect, or grab one of these crappy games like that Pictionary. I don't think anybody would want. And look at that Pictionary. So we could steal this back end and put it on the Drawn to Life and fix it. So we're good with that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I appreciate you guys. We will catch you next time. Don't be afraid to subscribe, like the video, share it with your family and friends. Would be much appreciated. Thanks, guys.